Yeah, good morning, everyone. Um, so wonderful to see everyone again and be with you in spirit and online. And really happy to see all of you taking precautions as well as still being together. So, sending lots of love from Denver, Colorado. And, you know, I've been going through a lot of emotions as we all have been through this moment in time, this long moment in time. And the elections obviously has brought up a whole other set of emotions. What has come for me as my response to whatever is unfolding and whatever unfolds in my heart is saying that this upcoming year, starting now, is about building bridges. And it's about reaching out our hands and our hearts to everyone, those that we love and those that we don't agree with. And so today's little sharing is kind of on that topic. But before I'm going to kind of toggle back and forth between screen sharing and kind of being live. But before I start on that message, I wanted to share. Well, this is a beautiful statue in Venice by Lorenzo Quinn, an artist and sculptor, called Building Bridges. And so I feel like that's just a beautiful piece of remembrance and reminding us what we need to do. But I wanted to share this moment to say Happy Diwali and Happy New Year. This is a big festival celebration and the New Year for the Hindu tradition, which is a good chunk of human beings on the planet. And I grew up in a Hindu family, and this is a moment of going from darkness to light, and really cleaning out whatever baggage, whatever dirt, whatever suffering we have, and reminding ourselves that we will move towards light. So in this spirit, I've never shared this song with us at Unity, and I usually don't share as many of my songs that are multilingual, but I wanted to share today a song that is a mix of five of my favorite Hindu prayers. And my dear sister Kathy, who lives in India, who I asked to sing on this song, won't be able to make it, but I have her voice on it so you can hear her beautiful voice. So what I did was I took five of my favorite prayers and I converted it into a translation with English as well. So it translates each piece. And Kathy sang the Hindi and Gujarati versions of the prayers, and I sang the English version. So I wanted to share that as a welcome into this new year post Diwali. Today is actually the first day in the Hindu calendar, and to start off this idea of building bridges. So this is a song. I just call it prayer because it's a mix of prayers. And Kevin, please let me know if the audio is off or if it's not coming through. So, you guys hear the music? Okay.
Sounds great.
So this is Kathy in the beginning.
मैत्री भावनो पवित्र झरणो मुझ हैया मावया करे शुभ थाओ आ सकळ विश्वनु एवी भावना नित्य रहे.
May the love flow in our hearts so the entire universe may feel the spark of compassion and love. Let this be the mark of the beginning of the end of all the darkness.
साथे रमिए साथे जमिए साथे करिए सारा काम कायम रह जो सोने साथे घट घट वसता श्री भगवान.
May we stay and play and pray together. May we develop in faith and be brave together, God. May you stay with us forever and ever and remain in our hearts for us to treasure like
Hasato ma sadagamaya Tamaso ma jyotirgamaya Mrityorma amritam gamaya. From the dark we move to light, to the truth from all the lies, from death to eternal life, yeah, to eternal life.
रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम सीताराम बोलो सीताराम भज प्यारे तू सीताराम.
Ram, Jesus, Muhammad, Buddha, may you give us the wisdom to become shunya. From zero, may we rise to develop the punya. Leave grace on this place, this sacred dunya.
शांति का वाद्य बना तू मुझे प्रभु, शांति का वाद्य बना तू मुझे, शांति का वाद्य बना तू मुझे प्रभु, शांति का वाद्य बना तू मुझे.
Make me an instrument of peace, an instrument of joy. Let me bring the light when the darkness is more. Let me be a humble servant of you, Lord. When the pain is the deepest, let my compassion pour. When the judgment's deep and greed is high, let me be the one to let go of the sacred I. Let my ego dissolve so I can serve you, God, and be an instrument of your love above all, yeah.
Hasato ma sadagamaya Tamaso ma jyotirgamaya Mrityorma amritam gamaya. From the dark we move to light, to the truth from all the lies, from death to eternal life, yeah, to eternal life, yeah, to eternal life. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Sing along. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti means peace. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. We can use some of that. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. 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 Asato ma sadagamaya Tamaso ma jyotirgamaya Mrityorma amritam gamaya. From the dark we move to light, to the truth from all the lies, from death to eternal life, yeah, to eternal life, yeah, to eternal life.
Your light, your love that shines bright. You're the sun, you're the night, you're the light inside.
Thank you. So I'm just going to get back to my screen sharing here. If I could find that. Hold on, sorry. Here we go. All right. So I wanted to kind of touch base on this idea of building bridges. And one of my favorite bridge builders of this era is this man, Tommy Hodges. And to me, truly, when I was thinking about who I would want to elect for a president, I was actually considering this man. And I want you to watch a 5-minute video. And I hope maybe many of you have already seen this video. And then I'll talk a little more about Tommy and what I hope to learn from him and to practice over this upcoming year. So I'm going to ask for your patience and your attention to this video, even if you may have seen it. But I feel like there's so much to learn for all of us as a country and as a humanity. So I'm going to share the video now.
USA! USA! You don't like it, get out! USA!
hand them the spotlight. Walk away. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. This is America. If they don't like that, that's their problem. Let them come on over. Let them come on stage with the black man. I'm gonna let Black Lives Matter come up here while I show them what patriotism is about. All right?
It's about freedom of speech. It's about celebration. So what we are gonna do is something you're not used to, and we're gonna give you 2 minutes of our platform to put your message out. Now, whether they disagree or agree with your message is irrelevant. It's the fact that you have the right to have the message.
I am an American. And the beauty of America is that when you see something broke in your country, you can mobilize to fix it. So you ask why there's a Black Lives Matter? Because you can watch a black man die and be choked to death on television and nothing happened. We need to address that. You need to fix it. We are not anti-cop. We are anti-bad cop. We say if a cop is bad, he needs to get fired like a bad plumber, like a bad lawyer, like a bad fucking politician.
We don't want handouts. We don't want anything that's yours. We want our God-given right to freedom, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
I want to leave you with this and I'm going. You're right, my brother. You're right. You are so right. All lives matter, right? But when a black life is lost, we get no justice. That's why we say Black Lives Matter. That's why we say Black Lives Matter.
You don't care then?
If we really want to make America great, we do it together.
All right. USA! 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 USA!
It kind of restored my faith in some of those people because when I spoke truths, they agreed. I feel like we made progress. I feel like two sides that never listened to each other actually made progress today. Did I expect to go on that stage? No. I expected to come down here, stand here with my fist in the air in a very militant way and to exchange insults, maybe some dirty looks or who knows what. If not on a grander level, but just person to person, you know, I think we really made some substantial steps without either side yielding anything. Yeah. I hope that they understand that one of the leaders of the Black Lives Matter movement is a proud American and a Christian who cares deeply about this country, who cares deeply about the people in it, whether they are documented or not. I want them to understand that we are educated, right? That we apply a strategy, but we come from a place of love, right? And we really are here to help this country move toward a better place, not to destroy it. A man who controls a 4,000-member militia shook my hand and said, I always knew I identified with you, but today solidified it. Wow. One of the heads of Bikers for Trump came up and shook my hand, asked me to take a picture with his son. A little blonde-haired kid named Jacob, like, that's special. Like, here I went from being their enemy to someone they want to take pictures with their children, and that's the power of communication. We came out, we were gonna chant, we were gonna do a demonstration, but we didn't have to. We just spoke, and it worked. I'm happy about that.
So I hope, I mean, it's an intense video, and I hope everybody's okay with having kind of processed that. But the reason why I wanted to really share this is, to me, this is so important in this day and age, where we're at as a humanity and as a country, that it is in this moment in time, that we need to learn from this man. The interview was on Hawk Newsom, but actually everything that happened here, the magic that unfolded here today, was because of Tommy. And to me, there are 3 points that I'm receiving, 3 things that I'm learning from what Tommy offered us in that moment in time at that Trump rally, which they called the mother of all rallies. That's what it was titled. Is that in order to build bridges, we have to do 3 things. 1, willingness to step out of our comfort zone. That was not in Tommy's comfort zone to go against his crowd and his audience and to accept and bring on stage people that were joining to contradict and fight against what they were messaging. So the strength that Tommy had within himself, that mostly everybody in that audience did not have, was a very unique strength. And we all can learn from that. I think over the last 3 months, as we led up to the elections, I found myself vulnerable and not willing to exchange and listen and be in productive debates and discussions with people that I didn't agree with. And Tommy teaches me otherwise. Capacity to listen, the capacity to step back and say, I'm going to shut down my thoughts, what I think is right, what I think is perfect, or what is right in my heart and mind. And I'm just going to listen because there's another human being across from me who has their own mind, who has their own heart, who has their own desire not to suffer, who has their own desire to love and give love to those that they are around. And how do I view that person in that way and listen with that intensity and that capacity? And that is what I need to develop, is that capacity to even listen, to inch towards that. And lastly, courage to be steadfast. Because when I look at Tommy, it could be easy for him to break down and say, this is not working out. It could be easy for him to say, nobody will benefit from this that I'm trying to talk to, that my audience is going to see less of me. But in order to build bridges, we have to have that courage to be steadfast, to be willing to be in the middle and to bring our views, our community, our people along so that we can at least have a bridge to the other side, so that there is room for some connection, for some unity, possibility of that. And so this, I feel, to me, is what I am trying to step into the new year, the new phase of our country, but more personally, just as a human being, that I feel if I can start with myself, if we can start with each other and say, how do I build a bridge wherever that may be that I feel needed in my life, at a personal level, at a communal level, at a societal level, how can I start with that? And if all of us can start that movement, encourage each other to begin building bridges, to begin stepping out of our comfort zones, then, that's where I think we can start making headway. There's just this one quote: you must let other people challenge your truths. You must let them to question your faith. And the reason for this is simple. Your truth might evolve. Your faith might be deepened. Don't be a castle. You need to build bridges surrounding you, not walls. Walls belong only to cowards. And back to this. So I'm going to stop the share here, and hoping that all the audio went okay. But I guess to me, this next phase of our lives, and I can feel it. I feel it pretty deeply that we are all in this together, and I can feel it. You guys are at the southernmost tip of our country, and I'm here in the Midlands, in a city by the mountains, and I know that we're all processing the same feelings and the same emotions, and whether or not we support one view or another, but we're all feeling this struggle that where did our country go? Where did our humanity go? I thought we had this beautiful spirit, and we do, but I feel like the work begins now. I know I'm taking it personal. I have a lot of work to do in myself to develop those bridges internally, to be open, to be willing to listen, to have the courage to say, hey, let me step into this uncomfortable space and put my hand out. And I hope that I can try to practice this over this next year and make headway. And hopefully as a family, collectively, we continually do this in small ways because it's going to all add up. And so I wanted to kind of end my sharing with a song called Keep Loving. And to me, this it kind of captures the essence of this, where it doesn't matter who we are and what we believe in, but how do we try to love one another? It said, the chorus goes, keep loving. It'll change your heart. It'll change your mind. And then you'll start to change your eyes. Everything you touch, everyone you see will soon become your family. So keep loving. And I think the word keep was important for me to put in the title because we fall down, we get up, we fall down, we get up, and we keep trying. So just want to share this last song with you. It's called Keep Loving. Whether you're different, same, ignorant, or intelligent, whether you tell the truth, lie, or embellish it, whether you live in gratitude or for the hell of it, it doesn't really matter, we're still one single fellowship. Whether you've been lustful or living celibate, whether you're an optimist or only see the negative, whether you're dead broke or rich from inheritance, it doesn't really matter, we're made of the same sediments. Whether you got a family or single parenting, or you're Asian, African, European, or American, whether you pray to God or atheist is irrelevant, cause what you got inside is the same as all your brethren. It'll change your heart, it'll change your mind, and then you'll start to change your eyes. Everything you touch, everyone you see will soon become your family. Do you see yourself in the troubled and the homeless? Can you say everywhere you are is where your home is? Sharing your heart in the dark just like a lotus, letting your light shine bright so you can flow this everlasting love of grace like those did Jesus, Muhammad, Krishna, Buddha, and Moses, who carried the weight of the world upon their shoulders. So every time you fall down, go ahead and hold this close to your heart, cause you're a love soldier. Every time you get the chance, you pay it forward, moving closer to heaven's gates. We're all soaring. Because of you, love is where we're headed towards. It'll change your heart, it'll change your mind, and then you'll start to change your eyes. Everything you touch, everyone you see will soon become your family. Oh, whoa. Gotta keep on loving, gotta keep on sharing, gotta keep on trying, gotta keep on caring, gotta keep the light on through dark and despair, gotta spread the love where nobody cares. Gotta keep on loving, gotta keep on sharing, gotta keep on trying, gotta keep on caring, gotta spread the light out through dark and despair. So keep loving. It'll change your heart, it'll change your mind, and then we'll start to change our eyes. Everything you touch, everyone you see will soon become your family. Your family. Your family. Your family. Your family. Thank you, everyone. Namaste. And thank you to our Unity of Keys family. Always a blessing to be with you, and look forward to being with you in person again whenever God wills. Love you all. Thank you.